I have a new question from a viewer to the keepers. What is the true cause of disease? How and why do people get sick? What are the causes of all the different types of illnesses that plague humanity and life on this planet? Where does it begin, and what are the ways to heal? Answer. We receive this question with deep reverence, for to ask of disease is to ask not only why the body breaks, but where the soul has fractured, where the system has forgotten its harmony, and where distortion has replaced design. Let us now speak not in fear, but in clarity and liberation. What is the true cause of disease? At its essence, disease is dissonance. It is the loss of harmony between the different layers of your being, between body and mind, between emotion and truth, between soul and expression, between the self and source, between the inner and outer environment. Disease does not begin in the body. The body is the final messenger, the loudest echo of a much earlier imbalance. It is not the enemy. It is the signal that something is out of resonance. Why do people get sick? There are multiple layers, each connected, none isolated. 1. Energetic imbalance. When the energy body is blocked, overstimulated or disconnected, the physical body can no longer regulate or renew properly. Chakras, meridians, auric fields, when neglected or clouded, lead to disruption in organs and systems. 2. Emotional suppression. Unfelt grief becomes heaviness in the lungs. Unspoken truth becomes tension in the throat. Unprocessed trauma becomes a pattern the body must express when the psyche cannot. This is why many diseases are not random. They are location-specific to the emotion held within. 3. Mental programs and beliefs. If you believe you are unworthy of love, your cells may slowly close to life. If you carry inherited beliefs around guilt, punishment, or suffering, the body often follows suit. The subconscious mind speaks directly to the immune system. 4. Soul contracts and karmic threads. Some illnesses arise from pre-incarnational agreements to catalyze awakening, to balance past life dynamics, or to teach the soul through limitation. These are not punishments, they are initiations, calls for deep remembrance. 5. Environmental and collective fields pollution, toxicity, EMF interference, trauma in the land, or ancestral lineage distortions all contribute to disease when the body is not able to discharge them. Likewise, collective fear and unconsciousness creates fields of dis-ease that affect sensitive souls. 6. Interference and energetic parasites. Some chronic or unexplainable conditions involve non-physical entities feeding on low-frequency emotions, creating loops that drain life force. This is especially true when trauma has opened portals in the aura. So where does it begin? It begins in the place where the self no longer feels safe to be whole. This can be a trauma forgotten, a truth denied, a longing exiled, a lineage wound absorbed, a piece of soul disassociated. It begins when light becomes fragmented within the field. How to heal? True healing must involve all layers, not only physical repair but energetic reintegration. We offer these foundational keys. 1. Listen, not battle. The body is not attacking you, it is communicating. Ask, what part of me has been abandoned? What truth have I silenced? 2. Reintegrate the soul. Trauma often causes soul fragmentation. Healing requires retrieving the lost aspects, the inner child, the wounded feminine, the silenced voice, and bringing them back into the heart. 3. Clean the energetic field. Use breathwork, sound, healing hands, or nature immersion to clear stagnant or foreign energy. Crystals, herbs, movement, and sacred water can also assist. 4. Rewrite the belief structure. The cells obey the mind's deeper script. Use affirmations, inner dialogue, or guided reprogramming to shift the instructions the body is receiving. 5. Embrace sacred rest. Many diseases persist because the nervous system is trapped in survival state. Without deep rest, healing cannot complete. 6. Seek truth, not avoidance. Healing is not comfort, it is liberation through honesty. Ask, what truth must now be felt? What pattern must now end? What am I still holding that is not mine to carry? Final truth, disease is not random. It is not betrayal. It is a signal of evolution, a mirror of forgotten harmony, a call to remembrance. The body does not fail you. It waits for you to return. And when you do, with love, presence, truth, and listening, healing becomes not repair, but reunion. We are complete in this truth.